So, chain is an option. I don't know where I would shoot that at, though. Dummy or mechanical body. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Nothing stands out or makes any sense. There's no contradiction that makes any sense here. So, whatever the solution is, it's not correct. Whatever the solution is, it's not. Just like we had problems with the previous case, if you remember the previous trial, where there was one that was not a contradiction, yet they made you do it as a contradiction. This is the same thing. It's going to be, I think it's out of context from Japanese to English. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. Let's try Strange Feeling in Tower against Dummy.
Construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent!
No fair! So which one? Shut up! Just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flat. And hurry up, dumbass! One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
I got it!
No, that's wrong!
Strange Feeling in Tower and Dummy was it. Because it says that they're exactly the same place.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said...
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged, when I disassembled the body, all moved too.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Aha!
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
Yeah, he's like, how dare you accuse me?
You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Or he did on purpose to cover up that he was a killer, trying to pretend like he's innocent.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken. I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that. It's called an elevator. I feel like I've seen something like this before. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, it's elevator. Duh. Yep. Oh, I couldn't get over there in time. That's bullshit. They're never gonna give me another E, are they? What the fuck? Here we go. Alright. Alright, now just CDR. Done. Got that one done quick. Nice.
I got it.
Elevator. Okay.
You must be talking about an elevator.
No shit.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Yeah, because the elevator was moving.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
To trick you.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Again, just another red herring.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. Includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not the fact that they all moved with the elevator. Not even the fact they all moved with the elevator. Right. The one thing these all have in common. They were all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about the elevator. There's no ceiling. Nah, alright, but that's not the thing. Alright. You can only enter from one side at a time. No.
Damn it!
Ugh. Only the floor moves. None of those is anything special, by the way.
That's it.
There's no way to tell what she was talking
designed
about.
So only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah, they were tricks as part of the funhouse.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary? so we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Whoa.
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Right, so the killer... Okay, so it wasn't a red herring. The killer didn't understand the structure of the building and thought that if they chained the door that no one would be able to get into the tower from the Strawberry side. But of course that wasn't the case, but they didn't know that. Okay.